Champions from worst to best based on the grappling. Let's hear it. Starting from last, you have Alex Pereira, and I absolutely agree. He does have good takedown defense, and yes, his grappling is a lot better than what it used to be. However, it just is not on the level on a lot of these championship fighters, and that's okay, because he can get away with it in the light heavyweight division or the middleweight division, because it's primarily strikers. Next up, you have JDM, and I can absolutely see this take. I mean, he mostly uses his grappling defensively, like he's going to do against Islam. He doesn't really have much in terms of wrestling offense or submission offense, but I wish he would utilize it more, because I think it would go very well with his boxing style, because then you have to worry about his hands and the takedowns. Next we have Tom Aspinall, and I actually agree with this take, mostly because we don't know where his takedown defense is at. We don't know what happens when he's on the bottom in his guard. I'm sure he has amazing BJJ off his back, but we haven't seen him use it yet. And on top, he's gotten a couple really good submissions against Alexander Volkov, Andrei Arlovsky, so I know he's capable on the ground, and his takedowns aren't really complicated. He'll either do it off like a slip or duck underneath your punch for a takedown, but a lot of times it's just kind of like tackling you almost, a really solid, strong double leg with a really good drive. And I think it's great to have, but I want to see more variety in his wrestling attempts. At number 5, you have Alexander Volkanovski, and I absolutely agree. He absolutely held his own against Islam, has very good wrestling offense, pretty good takedown defense, but when he does get taken down, he has a very good ability to get off the bottom and get back up to his feet. And during the times where we've seen him in very vulnerable situations against Islam Makhachev, he was able to survive to the end of the round or just escape it entirely. So yeah, he's an amazing grappler. Extremely underrated, actually. Now, a lot of people are going to disagree with this take here at Merab Dvalishvili, but I actually agree with this. It's not his grappling technique that makes him so amazing. It's the cardio, just the constant pressure, constant takedowns, offsets your rhythm, doesn't allow you to get going offensively. That's why guys like Peter Yan have a hard time beating guys like Merab. It's just the constant pace and pressure. It's not necessarily that Merab's out-techniquing everybody in the grappling department. It's just he simply has better cardio and can push a pace. Number 3 of Eliot Topuria. A lot of people don't know how good his wrestling actually is. The way he's able to reverse the clinch situation on Charles Oliveira, a fighter who's bigger than him, and was able to take him down was very, very nice, and was able to scramble with him on the ground a little bit before eventually getting him to the feet, because you don't want to mess with Charles on the ground unnecessarily. But Eliot's grappling is very top-notch, very high level, and underrated. Now, this is one where there's going to spark a lot of debate. Alexander Pantoja being at number 2, probably the best BJJ artist out of every single champion, with a very good wrestling game, especially considering the flyweight division isn't like known to have like super amazing high level wrestling. Like it doesn't have anybody like Khabib or Islam in it or anything like that, but it's good enough to where he's able to take down his opponents, and that's all he really needs, as well as probably the best submission game out of every single champion right now. And lastly, you have Hamzat. Hamzat has decent BJJ. I wouldn't say it's like elite. He's got a good Darce choke and a good rear naked choke. Outside of that, he's kind of limited, but his takedowns are literally the best in the game, so it's kind of up for debate. But overall, a pretty good list.